Do you think the downswing move of Fred Couples in this video is better than Tiger Woods? Or was Nick Faldo's technique simply superior? Let's have a look at the best swings here of all time. And the two simple moves, the two simple things that they all have in common. Do you have them in your swing? People, you've landed in the right place if you like evidence-based instruction. Let's get stuck into it. So guys, right, what a golf swing. Now, there's hardly any swings in the world that just look great when they're hitting a driver, but Mcilroy, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best looking swing that I've ever seen, ever, with a driver. And I've seen him hit balls a couple of times live, and to see the ball speed, it's actually shocking. You literally cannot believe it. And the guy's won 4 major championships, won the US Open at 22 by 8 shots. And if you get a chance to watch that on YouTube, that is some ball striking that you've probably never seen before. So even though we're not looking at as many major championships as some of the legends, are we still looking at, you know, one of the greatest swings of all time? Have a look at this, will you? I mean, normal people can't swing like this. It's just out of control. I mean, look at the width and the moves and how the feet work. That's unbelievable, isn't it? How fit is this? How's his body to be able to look at that left arm? Look at the width to be able to hold that structure. I mean, the arm's nearly inverted, and the head drops down on. He gets this sort of like scissor kick thing down the bottom that you've just never seen before. You know, moving downwards, huge turn and pivot, then moves further down, and then gets these feet to almost squeeze that last energy out of the ground as it's a scissor kicks back up into a finished position that looks like it's an emblem for the PGA. And you know, when you're looking at his iron shots and the way that he, you know, moves the ball, yet now in both different directions, left to right and right to left, we're still going to see this guy win more major championships. Compression, shaft lean, movement, lateral movement, getting into impact here. And we've got around 14 degrees of shaft lean. Tour average, we're looking at around 10 to 12. And this one was sort of a bit more of a three-quartery type of shot. But what a golf swing. Rory McIlroy, what do you think, guys? Is this currently the best swing with a driver in world golf? Is it the best driver swing that you've ever seen? It's got to be close. So, right, Nick Faldo, what a golf swing. Have a look at that for an action, will you? How pure is that? Now, this guy, 6 major championships, #1 player, Ryder Cup superstar. How good was he in the Ryder Cup? And really one of the best iron players you've ever seen. At one stage, Arnold Palmer said that Nick Faldo had such control over his golf ball for a year or two that he was definitely one of the straightest hitters that ever lived. He could hit it into different parts of the fairway and took ball striking to an unbelievable level. Pinpoint accuracy with his irons changed his swing around with David Ledbetter, and the ability to change planes at the top of the swing stood out to me. It made the golf swing look really, really easy. And I just loved watching the rhythm, and it was quite addictive. It was all like we could all get in there and swing like Nick and through this book and David Ledbetter, but we always forgot the guy was a superstar at 19 and beat Nicholas in the Ryder Cup, and he was already a gun. But some of the things that he spoke about in the swing he probably didn't do, but really amazing time with the Bellata golf balls and shaping it and hitting it through the wind. And you know, the game was a little bit different back then, and the clubs were very small. And have a look at the size of the head of, you know, some of the golf clubs were actually, the golf balls as big as the head. So the hand-eye coordination was phenomenal, and really a patch or a period of time where players would practice so hard and hit so many golf balls. Let's get in there and have a look at this incredible swing. For me, one of the things that was really interesting was the move at the top of the swing, and just with ease how he would, similar to Hogan in a way, how that right arm would just, you see it move. I draw a line down from here, we can see the 62 degrees, but when he gets it down, it's already changing. You see how he's able to push this elbow joint in, and this is something that he mentioned actually. He did mention that in his book, that the elbow joint, this bottom part here, would push inwards, and he could feel pressure there. And if, you know, if there's something that we can pick up out of these champions, see how the grip falls back underneath and the elbow pushing in. You can see that move I'm not saying it's easy, because if it was, we'd all be doing it, but it's just like the most perfect thing. It's maybe like the secret to the golf swing. We've seen it with just so many champions at the top, and they're able to bring this thing down into a zone where it just makes it so much easier. Just silky golf swing, isn't it? Have a look. I'll just play that through and have a look at that. For just pure, he actually lifted his head up slightly and then dropped it down, which we'll see here from the front view. Here we can just see a little bit of movement, which is a little bit of up movement with the head, and then he's got that move there, the same as Ben Hogan, isn't it? It's the push down into the left leg and the lateral shift across. And how often are we seeing these top players? If you see what I mean, we're looking at the averages of movement. When we take all these top players, and this is what Dr. Rob Neal's done, and we're combined on world-class golf instruction, where we look at the tilts and the turns, you come out with averages, and the closer you get to these positions, the better that you will hit it. So guys, Sam Snead, many say the best golf swing of all time. Listen to what he had to say here. People always said I had a natural swing. They thought I wasn't a hard worker, but when I was young, I'd play and practice all day. I'd practice more at night by my car's headlights. My hands bled. Nobody worked harder at golf than I did, Snead. Amazing. Now this guy won 82 PGA Tour tournaments or tour victories, tied with Tiger Woods the most ever, and many say the straightest driver of the golf ball of all time. The legendary squat position. Have a look at the elbow coming in. Does baseball have something to do with that for the Americans? Leave your comments underneath. I'd be very interested to hear that. An incredible impact position. This is the best pivot in golf I've ever seen. Look at that left tip. 10 to 17 degrees is the tour average. He's right up on the high side of things there. And when you're looking at this pivot, how it lined up perfectly with the shoulders and the hips landing on the same place on the ground. The guy's flexibility was just incredible, actually. And, you know, he could bend his body and twist it into positions that nobody really could. Have a look at that for a position here. I've never really seen hips to be up this high, the head lowering. The speed of this swing was just mind-blowing. You hear stories from Lee Trevino and Nicholas and how this guy drove the golf ball. Have a look at this. I mean, the guy's kicking a roof at 70 years of age. Who kicks a roof at 70? Incredible flexibility. Now let's get in there and have a look at a couple of the positions here in this golf swing. When we look at the averages of movement, and it really is remarkable when we're looking at these top players. There's the wall, 4 to 6 inches of lateral movement. I love how the shoulder is under the chin, the amount of flexibility. The guy made a cut on the PGA Tour at 67 years of age. We'll see the 4 to 6 inches, the lateral shift, the head staying still, moving through the wall. Now this, on this side here, guys, look at these shoulder planes. Now if you're looking at getting the engine room of your swing working more effectively, 39 to 45 degrees is the tour average. There's 43. And when you get through the golf ball and your arms are parallel to the ground here, have a look at this one. We got at 54, 53 degrees. So they're almost halving that. Now you can see that. Now this is a great thing to look at when you're getting your side bend and your neck tilt and moving through the golf ball here. Great way not to hit it left.
Voted best swing analysis by several independent surveys. Your personalized swing analysis is analyzed like never before. 15 to 30 minutes of side-by-side expert swing analysis, tailored drills and exercises, and unlimited private contact to answer any of those unanswered questions. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to train with the best in the business. Join thousands of satisfied golfers and become part of the ever-growing family and library at World Class Golf Instruction. It's time to stop searching and start playing the best golf of your life. Relax in the knowledge that you're receiving the best information available.
So guys, Fred Couples, and probably my favourite swing of all time, this one. And it's just silky smooth. I saw this guy hit golf balls. I just literally couldn't believe how far he hit it. It was just ridiculous. Nicknamed the Boom Boom. Have a look at this for a hole in one. He just slam dunks it. And just like the coolest dude, right? Just holes out and just walks off like... Check him out. It is unbelievable. But the golf swing, I mean, it's freaky. So we've got to have a quick look at this, guys, because you're looking here at, it's definitely, for me, the best transition I've ever seen from the top to the bottom. I mean, it's just, it's pure. So, I mean, when you see it all collect at the top, it's this part here that I think is just phenomenal. And you watch this heel here, it's sort of, as I said, the same computer chip in the brain here. They got this step over. Mcilroy's got that as well. right? So it collects perfectly at the top and takes a step over. Have a look at the lag angle here. Right, the footwork it's just absolutely remarkable. And then just through the golf ball, it's just the purest movement. I mean, you're better off having your heel in the air at impact, seriously. It just keeps your tilts in the perfect position. It's just a flushing machine. In Australia, Craig Jones won a couple of times in Japan, but just a credible ball strike. He played, I couldn't believe how good he hit it, and he played with couples, and he was shocked. He just said it's just the best ball striking he'd ever seen. He said he couldn't believe it. And I mean, how's this position? It's just like it floats down and gets, look at that club come in behind the hands. And this is what we're showing everyone on, a long time and on World Class Golf Instruction. Have a look at that right foot. That is the best. That's up there. That's probably better than Nicholas. That is the best footwork you've ever seen. And what a golf swing. What a player this guy is. So guys, right, have a look at this, will you? The young Tiger Woods. Look at the speed, the control. Look how smooth it is on the way back. Look, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, is that the best swing you've ever seen? I mean, leave your comments. Some of the changes and the things that he made are just unbelievable. But I mean, that is, for me, just an insane golf swing. And Jack Nicklaus said when he first played with him back then, he said it was different. He said he hadn't seen it before. It was like he was somehow blocking it, the motion. We're going to take a really close look at this, but once again, the hallmarks of great ball striking. Wouldn't it be great if we could clone players and have Nicklaus play against Tiger Woods when they were young? What would you pay to see that with the same equipment? That would have been unbelievable. But look at that lateral movement there, opening up, and that right leg here really down under 60 degrees. And we're seeing the similar moves, aren't we? When we're seeing moving through the ball here. Have a look at this right side bend, this extension from the left side lifting up. The hallmarks really of unbelievable ball strikers. Guys, let's have a peek here at some of the hidden moves of this incredible golf swing and get us closer to understanding what some of the best ball strikers of all time have actually been doing. So guys, right, look at the speed on this swing. Like a sprinter with a golf club. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Let's get in there and have a look. Have a look at the compression in the pivot, meaning watch the backswing as he pushes down. See the head moving downwards. Right, really great position at the top, club face, left arm, all square. Now, when you're having a look at your shoulder planes, there's a PGA 2 averages, compliment of Dr. Robert Neal in World Class Golf Instruction, who's analysed 550 tour professional biomechanics. So we've got the numbers, around 40 degrees you're looking at for your shoulder plane. If you're still flexible enough to get that. Now, we can see that the head's moved down. Now, one of the unbelievable moves of Tiger Woods was, once again, more compression, more movement down. Have a look at this for a number here. Right down into the Hogan area, from the shoulder into the belt buckle. It's 30 degrees, just really incredible positions. One of the areas that I find remarkable in the golf swing, and this is what we've been showing so many people, once again we see that club head coming in behind the hands. Filming your swings with your mobile phones, people. Who's not filming your swings with your mobile phones? Send your swing to me, I can be your coach. You get a swing analyst exactly the same as this one here, and you can call me on Skype and Zoom, we can go right through your game. Now, through the golf ball, this is an area that's not looked at enough, and it's some of these hip positions, shoulder planes. Have a look at the lead side extension when he was young. 20 degrees up there. That's just unbelievable, isn't it? But like, it's right up there with Victor Hovland. Look at this left side, 72 degree, head right down. Look how high that left shoulder is. An incredible golf swing all round.